Walk down the dairy aisle in any grocery store here in Arizona, and you're sure to see a few cartons of Hickman's eggs, the state's biggest egg producer. But as Ben Margiott reports, the company's newest facility is creating quite the stink.
You would think that the rural area of Tonopah, 50 miles west of us here in downtown Phoenix, would be a great place for agriculture because there aren't many people there. But the few that do live right next to the new farm are now begging Hickman's to take their operation elsewhere.
The beautiful place we used to have, a beautiful town we used to have, is not there no more.
Sonia Lopez has lived here in the quiet town of Tonopah for more than 20 years.
That was my kids' future. We were so happy to buy that house, a big land, so my kids can go outside and play.
But a decade after moving in, Hickman's family farms moved in too, right across the street. The new Tonopah facility, just 15 miles from their existing facility in Arlington, made a lot of sense to Hickman's CEO Glenn Hickman, who didn't want to speak on camera for this story.
It had great infrastructure that existed when we bought it. It was already leveled. It was 360 acres, freeway access to I-10 right around the corner.
But the community of Tonopah is just a quarter of a mile downwind. And being that close to 3 million chickens and their waste isn't exactly pleasant.
Smells like vomit that also has feces in it.
As soon as you open the door, it's just to go outside, a bunch of flies comes in.
What's worse, Sonia says her teenage son has experienced noticeably more asthma attacks in the few years that Hickman's has been operating, causing him to miss a month of school last year.
They thought my son was faking. You cannot fake a temperature and asthma attack.
Residents at Saddle Mountain RV Park, a community of mostly snowbirds, have organized. They say they cleaned up thousands of feathers that lined the highway across the street from the nearby Arlington facility last Friday. Michael Worth, owner of Saddle Mountain RV Park, says he's struggling to fill the 300 spaces on his property.
Most of them have found other places to go to, and that's what I anticipate, that most of them will leave me over the next year.
But year-round residents like Sonia don't have that same choice. Now, the organization STOP has filed multiple lawsuits against Hickman's, but because the land is zoned for agriculture and Hickman's isn't doing anything illegal, they haven't had much success in court. Ben Margiott, Cronkite News.